Hi everyone, Alaska here, and I wanted to make this video over a few things that have happened over the last few days. Where do I start? About 4 days ago, I started seeing, I didn't start to see, I saw a pink line, probably about this wide, going through my backyard. How that came about was my kids were jumping on the trampoline, and I had the water hose underneath, and at first I thought maybe where the water shooting through the trampoline, there was kind of like a rainbow coming up just above, probably about 6 inches to a foot above their feet where they were jumping. So at first I thought maybe this pink line was somehow associated with some kind of light play, but I saw this line probably about 30 feet or so off to the side when I just happened to glance over. So and also what happened was I saw it and I blinked and it was gone, but it came back almost immediately, and that happened for a good 30 to 45 minutes as I'm sitting there staring at it, and it's kind of going the length of my house, kind of. It was probably about 5 foot from my bedroom windows where I was seeing it back there, and it was running through my yard. So I thought that was interesting, but I kind of let it go until today, where I kind of, between last night and today, it's really kind of kicked in, and I'll explain why. Today, while I was talking to my son, I was standing outside and I was on asphalt, and my husband was inside a building dealing with some stuff from work, and my son had to go to the dentist for an emergency situation. And I'm sitting there talking to him on the phone, and I saw a blue line, about the same size, about this thick, running across the asphalt. And I blinked, and a second one came up behind it, probably about 10 to 15 feet behind it. And I'm sitting there staring at it for a few seconds, and I blink, and one starts running kind of diagonal through those two. And when I blinked again, they were gone, and I didn't see them again. I think I was trying too hard to make sense of what I was seeing, but I was really at this point kind of know what I was seeing, and that leads me to last night. So I was sitting there, and I'm not sure if any of y'all watch Luna Ash 9D, but I watch her a lot. I resonate a lot with what she says, and the reason is usually because something will happen to me, and within a day or two or 3 or 4, she'll be talking about the same thing, or she'll say something and a few days later, bam, I start seeing it, or it happens to me. So I saw the first one, the pink line, about 4 days ago or so. I'll have to check because I uploaded a picture of my kids jumping on the trampoline with the water, so it was that day. So I think it was about 4 days ago, and that was just the one pink line, and it was really long, going the length of my backyard. But then today I saw the 3 blue lines, and these were blue. And last night, I think it was last night, I believe that she uploaded a video. It's kind of like an update video, and I'll check on my Galactic Goddess page on Facebook. If I didn't upload it, I will upload it. So look for Luna Ash 9D. She started speaking about the crystal grid, and that how people were going to start seeing the crystal grid. And I believe this is something new. This is not part of the grid. I don't think that's already kind of, that circles Gaia right now is a part. I've done energy work. I've never seen the grid. I've seen pillars of light, which I actually saw about a week ago too. I saw 2 pillars of light coming down from the sky. But this, I think, crystal grid is a release of something in the biosphere, I think she was talking about. I'll have to rewatch the video because I kind of assumed that that's what I saw 4 days ago after watching this video last night on the crystal grid. But until I actually saw the 3 blue lines today, I'm pretty positive now that that's what I was seeing. So if you've seen the video, maybe you'll know something about it. You can comment below, or I'll repost it, and I'm going to rewatch it too because I'm very curious about this crystal grid that she was talking about, because I think that's what I'm seeing. So I'd be interested if you're seeing part of the crystal grid too, or if you've heard about it or you have information on it, or if you know the difference or significance of the colors, because like the first one I think I said was pink. The second one that I seen today was blue, and it was kind of it wasn't really a bright blue. It's kind of more like a navy blue, I think, more of like a darker blue. I'm really not sure how the lines are supposed to look, but for me, they were probably about 10, maybe around 15 more feet apart, 2 of them running straight across, and then another blue one kind of diagonally going over that. The pink line, I only saw one last time through my backyard, and it's probably not 5 feet from my bedroom window. And I thought maybe it was a ley line that I was seeing, and maybe they are ley lines that I'm seeing. Maybe they're not the crystal grid at all. I'm not really sure, but the crystal grid kind of resonates because they were 2 different colors, and I think crystal, I think rainbow for some reason, which is odd. Crystal grid, I don't know, I think rainbow when I hear that. It just not kind of dawned on me. So maybe it's part of that. Maybe I am seeing the ley lines. But if you're starting to see these lines and they're really thick, they're probably about 6 inches thick, I would really love to know about it, because I'm not sure what I'm seeing. I'm being completely honest. I'm just seeing lines, and they're either running like straight across and then like diagonal over. So yeah, I think that's really it for now. Light language has been coming in a lot. I've had a lot of downloads today. I'm kind of right now, I'm feeling, if you see me kind of staring off the side, I'm feeling for any light language that might want to come through before I get off. And something else I want to point out too is right now I'm already connected to Gaia. I did a very heavy meditation that I did post to my page about clearing the bloodline, and you can check on there for that. That is a very intense meditation. I was nauseous and a bit kind of ungrounded when I finished, so I had to go back outside and like really just ground. I got my selenite here. Be prepared, that's a super strong one. What I want to mention is I have been seeing with Gaia, when I connect to her crystal heart to ground, the color brown, which I represent as her, or it represents to me as her, but also like an opal type iridescent, very shiny color. Sometimes it's in the shape of a heart, sometimes it's just a ball, like a glowing ball of, it almost looks alive, it's kind of moving, kind of like you would think like a plasma type of, but it's like an opal iridescent kind of color. I'm getting super lightheaded even thinking about it. It's been a very intense day. It feels some throat stuff, crown and third eye. And I get the word grounding. So I think it's really important for us to ground right now. Since the solstice, my dreams have been, I can't even explain them. For the last 3 nights, they have been super vivid. Very, I want to say it's either ancestral, karmic, parallel timelines. I'm not sure. I have a very heavy human trafficking type tie to ancestral or karmic with me personally, and I've been dreaming. 3 nights ago, I dreamt that somebody was trying to take my kids, And I had 3 dreams throughout the night. The first one, they were gone. I was absolutely devastated, screaming, crying. I woke up terrified. It's just where you gotta get out and check on your kids. You have to see them for yourself, kind of thing. Woke up second time, I saw the man. I recognized him the second time, and it automatically woke me up because I did not want to dream that again. But third time came around, I was dreaming I was at a baseball game, and suddenly the questions that were being asked to me in that dream triggered the man again, and I was face to face with him and another thing, and I knew by that third dream that he was going to take my kids, and I actually prevented it, and I saved them. So he was in my dream again last night at a Walmart. He was by a cart trying to lure my kids over, and I prevented it because I recognized him immediately. So there are going to be dreams like this, I think, that are going to be coming through for you. I'm not sure if this is just me. I think it's really the energy for everybody. The night before, I had a friend travel to me in my dream, and I helped her figure out her past lives, or at least one of them. I took her to the location for her past life. She left. I think it was her higher self stayed behind while I pulled her higher self around in a little wagon. And we were having a good old time, let me tell you. It was absolutely amazing dream to wake up from. But these are the kind of dreams that I'm having right now. So maybe you're having similar powerful dreams, really odd, bizarre, but I think really deep work dreams. So, and I've also been connecting. I connected earlier with Elvin, and I haven't really connected. Sometimes I've connected to like more of the fairy type things, but not very often. I do have a fairy background, but just like a Lyra, I have Lyra in me, but I rarely connect with them. Elvin has been coming to me a lot. I believe that one of my higher, one of my connections, or possibly like guides, is Elvin. I've never seen his face. He wears a cloak. He gives me the impression he's a king, but most of them give me this higher type. I have an Andromeda connection, Arcturian, and they both, my Arcturian guy sits on what looks like a throne. So I think this is like a higher council type of beings that I'm connected to, and that's why I look at them almost as royalty. But I want to put this out here in case if for some reason you connect or you resonate. That way, I think the more people that know, the more people that can resonate, they can be like, oh, okay, I get it. Or maybe it'll trigger something that maybe they dreamed about that they didn't quite remember, and then they're like, oh yeah, I remember that. So I wanted to make this video to let everyone know about these lines, see if anybody else has seen them too. Dreams, if you're having crazy dreams, comment below, let me know. And I really think that may be it. I get right now, before I let you go, I'm getting something up here and with the soul star chakra again, and that's what I'm hearing. So I think there's going to be lots more activations and downloads to really kind of open this up wide. This could be also why these new gifts are being unlocked. The lines, the ley lines, or the grid, being able to see that. It's all, I think, has to do with something up here that's really going on. So much love and much blessings, and please comment below and let me know if you're experiencing this too. Everyone have a great day.